Welcome, everybody, to Sasha and Goff Live Recorded. I'm Sasha.
And I'm Goff.
And we are coming at you live from my sunroom.
Woo!
On location where my neighbors can hear us talking like morons about 9/11 and the topics of the day.
Yeah. Now, you're used to seeing a TV right here, but this week we're going to let you see nature. So,
Yeah.
anything that happens out there, it's a no-holds-barred episode. Yeah. What are we talking about this week?
Hopefully something cool happens behind us.
That'd be cool.
Or my dog comes in here and attacks you.
You know what would be cool is if this episode turns out.
Yeah, that
We
is
get
true.
This to sound good.
We don't know how this is going to sound for you. If the audio is bad, that's because it's all we got. That's all we were able to do. That looks good down there, right?
It does. I think it'll work.
That looks pretty good. This is going.
Yeah.
We don't know how long the batteries are going to last. That's going over there.
That's
There's no
going,
chance.
that's going, this going,
There's
we're
a
going.
fan going. It's 98 degrees in the middle of October.
Woo!
And we are over here talking about our top 3 favorite fictional bands.
Yes.
Is that the way we're saying it?
Yeah.
Fictional bands? So this is any band, TV or movies or wherever fictional bands come from. How did it go for you?
I love this one. This was no, I had a lot of fun with this topic. I think I have some surprising ones as well. And I'm gonna say right now I'm not using any Parks and Rec. So I'm not using because it's obvious. I mean, come on, those Mouse Rat, Duke Silver, we're talking God level. Let's just bring this back down to,
That was my question.
Yeah. So no Parks and Rec.
Okay, I think that's fair. And I like when we do that because it's kind of like, well, you guys know.
Yeah.
You guys know I like Pauly Shore. Right? So he's going to be my number 1 actor, actress, female lead, male lead of all time.
Yeah. Prop.
So it's good when we kind of do that stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. What else is going on in your neighborhood? Anything exciting? I'm not plugging anything this week. We're barely banging on.
That's fine. Yeah, so this might be a shorter episode because we're kind of trying stuff out here. No, you know what? We're getting close to that season. Are you getting hounded for Christmas list yet?
No, I am the one who actually needs to do the hounding because I have 2 goddaughters who they're awesome, but they're goddaughters.
Can't do lottery tickets this year, right?
I might have to.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to write that down.
Go back to episode 4 or something to hear an amazing story about Sasha playing scratch-off tickets.
And breaking even or whatever I did.
No, you made out like a champ.
I think I won something.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to get stuff for them. When they were little, it's fine because you can pretty much get anything. And they're like, yeah, I'll play with it. Now, they're getting a little bit older, and I want to get them, like, a good gift. And I'm like, give me a Christmas list, and they don't do it.
No.
And I don't know if it's their father, Bellwood Bishop, who forces them to not do it.
What a loser that guy is.
But for whatever reason it is, I got to get a list from them this year. Or I got to do something a little bit more creative.
Joni set up a Google Doc that we're both just, like, linked to. So, but, because she's, we got to financially, all that stuff. I do all my shopping on eBay. Like, I've mentioned that, how I just, like, keep the money in there so it's great. Like, she doesn't see what's being ordered.
Yeah.
But no, she's been hounding the living crap out of me, and it's like, for Christmas, it's just like I think we talked about it probably in our what are we, splurges or some kind of episode where we talked about like stuff we want, and it's like, I would love some awesome recording equipment, and other than that, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, like,
so do you start Christmas this early, 2 months ahead of time?
My wife does, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I have bought nothing yet. I'm sure she's probably bought a couple things, but wouldn't it just be so nice if you could just get with your friends, your family, everyone, and just be like, hey, Christmas, let's can we not do that this year?
I only do it with Megan's family.
Well, Joni's a teacher, so she has to just buy like gifts galore for like not like every teacher there, but I mean like just like yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Family.
Mm-hmm.
You have a big one.
Yep.
We got nobody. And my half doesn't even celebrate the Christmas that you celebrate.
Yeah.
So we got issues on that one.
Now, when is yours?
January 7th.
Okay.
It's 2 weeks after because it's
right
on
after,
the
though.
Gregorian calendar, I believe, unless somebody corrects me, and then I'll believe whatever they tell me.
Why is Orthodox Easter is like way bigger than Orthodox Christmas, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean bigger? Like celebrated more?
I feel like it is because like My
does
wife's
feel a
family's
little bit
Greek, and
more.
I feel like they don't do the Christmas one.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's because
weird,
of
right?
American Christmas.
Yeah.
No,
Can't
but they
top
do
it. It's
American,
like the Super Bowl.
They do American Easter though.
No.
No, they just
No,
do-
my family does American Easter. They only do Greek.
No, I don't know what that's all about.
I don't either.
Christmas is important, and who cares?
You know what else happened this week? I may have broken my finger. I don't think it's broken because I can move it, but like I was playing catch. And when I talked about on our injuries, like this finger here, how it doesn't bend, did the same exact thing with this one. Just kind of lost the ball in the sun and it bounced right off my pinky. It was a football too. So like you can see that,
No,
like I can't. Yeah,
that's gross.
no one can see. Yeah.
Oh, let me do
But-
this way.
No, yeah. There we go. No, but it was like when it after it happened, I had to like snap the
Yeah.
joint back down to like
Ugh.
make sure it didn't. But yeah, like I said, I don't think it's broken. It's still a lot of pressure and it hurts a bit. But
Let me ask you: are you gonna make fun of me if I sit like this the whole time, cross-legged?
no, it's kind of funny actually because I think up to this point and probably the whole episode, we're both trying to figure out how we want to sit.
Yeah, I've never been more comfortable than right now,
Really,
and I feel a little awkward.
I think it's because the mics are so close to us now. Like we're kind of
Yeah.
constricted in what we can do.
Yeah, but
But-
we're having a good time.
Well, whenever you get those lazy boys I've been requesting.
We used to have one in this sunroom. Could have been here, but squirrels ate it or something.
Next week we're both sitting on this thing.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What do you think about Breastaurants?
I mean, I love both of those things. That
Do you go to any now?
Did you say Breastaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I didn't?
So
and
hold
you
on.
just thought
Now,
it-
can I just like
Yeah,
go
yeah.
over what I think that means?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So one theory is just a restaurant that only serves chicken breast.
Okay.
The other one is just where they're totally pro breastfeeding. You don't
Oh,
even have to have a blanket on. They just
You are a dad.
a breastaurant.
You are a dad. No, I'm talking
Topless
Hooters.
Hooters? Okay.
Twin Peaks.
Those kind.
Tilted Kilt.
Fox and Hound. Yeah.
I don't think Fox and Hound.
Or are you just talking about where they dress sexy?
Yeah.
Did they do that at Twin Peaks?
How would Fox and Hound?
No, I thought you were just talking about like late night kind of bar restaurants
Oh.
that like we used to hang
No,
out
no,
that
no.
have like 50 TVs and
Breast means titty.
I don't know. I mean, like we don't really go to those anymore. And
That's what I was getting to.
did you guys go to one recently?
No.
Oh.
I did have some dinner with some friends of mine, and one of them brought up that his wife said we should go to Twin Peaks. And the other two of us, it was a group of three. And the person whose wife it was like, my wife says we should go to Twin Peaks. The other two of us were like, I don't want to go to Twin Peaks. We're going to get the wings at Twin Ask for a glass of milk at Twin Peaks. You know, The Office, whatever.
You guys have tomato juice?
Like, it's just, it's. Were you a big Hooters guy when
No.
you were younger?
In my life, I've been to Hooters probably less than 5 times.
Okay, this week.
Yeah.
My
5 times today.
my friends and I were like Hooters people. So there's one in between us. We always used to go to Hooters,
Okay.
and now it's just like I have no interest in going to this. I'll wear my New Balance and find a sensible place to eat. You know?
Well, you're obviously just not living life to the fullest then.
I guess not.
But is that what they're called? Breastaurants?
Yeah, I think somebody calls them that.
So should we open up a
Asterons?
testaurant where like I don't know,
Testerants?
like something where like
Your balls.
our testes are showing? Yeah, kind of like cleavage. Like instead of Hooters, we make a place called Nads.
I don't think anybody wants that.
No. You got anything else to talk about? What do we?
Yeah, I do. Scientology. Let's get into it. I went to the flea market.
Fuck yeah! I'm excited about this conversation.
I went to the flea market with my dad,
Okay.
and we walk through the flea market. It's a multiple hour excursion, and we get towards the end of it, and there's this very nice yellow tent, maybe 3 times the size of the room that me and you are in right now.
Okay.
And they're giving people massages on a table.
Ooh.
And my dad's
Guru?
like, "That's what we need right now." You know,
That's how he
How
sounds.
yeah.
Hey.
No accent anymore. Oh, let's get a massage and then hit up the restaurant.
Yeah. Titties.
My dad, Wayne Gretzky. And so my dad's like, oh, this looks cool. We should stop and see how much they're charging, whatever. And then I'm looking at the people who are involved, and every single one of them is wearing a Church of Scientology. It's written very small on their shirts, but it's all Scientology stuff. And so I'm like, Dad, let's get out
the
of
fuck
here.
out of here.
Yeah. And nothing happened. I was trying to tell him what Scientology was, and he's like, they're gonna rub our backs.
Yeah.
So he was in for the back.
What if he was just interested? Everything you were telling him sounded great.
Well, he was
He wants to
super
sign that million-year
interested
contract.
because the company that he used to work for used to produce a product for the Church of Scientology. And I know that because like I'd go to his work and I'd be like, why does this say to the Church of Scientology? And he's like, yeah, we make that for them. And he had no clue what it was. And I was like, Tom Cruise lives there and Leah Remini can't go back there.
No, never.
And so then, I thought it was really interesting. He then was interested once he found out it had to deal with his old work or whatever.
4 hours later,
But yeah.
when he was done listening to their...
So my dad
spiel.
got kidnapped after receiving a back massage by Tom Cruise. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, but what are they doing over there?
So did you watch...
I want to know.
Did you watch like
what
that...
do you think that they're doing in that tent?
In that tent? It's probably like, yeah, they get you in with the massage, and then once they're on like your hammies, that's when they start talking about like, hey, it only cost you your life to get in here, and then by the time they've got you flipped over, that's when they're
ready to
getting
finish
you
you
to
off.
sign up. That's when
Sign
you
up.
are
Yeah.
line, hook, sinker.
Okay.
Is that how it goes? That cool expression. No, but like, have you watched any of that show?
Church of Scientology. Line, hook, sinker.
Line, hook, sinker. Have you watched any of that show on Netflix, the Leah Remini one?
I did. I watched it because I love Leah Remini.
Okay, I do too. I mean, like, but yeah, just what a fucking weird thing, and that like people like actually like I don't know. I guess that's what a cult is, though. And
look, that's from your words. I'm saying they're nice people. If you
so
go
not
missing,
a cult, this is an opportunity.
An opportunity to be massaged and then brought to a better life, where John Travolta will take you away on his plane or whatever. Whatever happens there, I don't understand it, but it seems to be pretty cool if you ask me.
Hey, you know what? Not a bad gig.
Speaking of not cool, something happened recently.
Uh-oh.
The Swellers reunited. The Swellers. One of my favorite...
Yep.
Are you wearing their shirt?
No, this is a comic punk
that
shirt.
would have been so amazing.
No.
The Swellers, one of my favorite bands of all time, reunited for one show. Friday, December 12th. They haven't played a show in 10 years or whatever it is. Friday, December 12th in Detroit, Michigan. I was going to go.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if you wanted to go. When you said no,
Well,
I was going to go by
maybe
myself.
considered, actually. But
I was going to go by myself.
okay.
The very next day was the day that, they announced it one day, and they're like, tickets on sale tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the next day, I'm ready to get tickets, and I see some on the Swellers Instagram page that they're like, due to the incident that happened with our singer, the show is canceled.
Mm-hmm.
We are no longer a band. Everything is done and finished. And I'm over here. I'm going, these guys are funny. This joke is going to be awesome.
It's not
And
even
then
April 1st.
There was no joke. And so something came out, and there is a Reddit thread if you want to get like really detailed about it. But apparently like a decade or so ago, whatever it was, the singer did some stuff that was not cool.
Yep.
And this is the first time that this has happened to me with a band that I love. Oh, I mean, this is one of my favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I wanted to ask you, one, has this happened? I'm sure it has. There's a lot of...
Yes, but no. I'm not... I wouldn't say I'm as big a Swellers fan as you are, but I do love that band. And I'll admit, yesterday they came on and Shuffle, and it was like, I don't know why I feel weird all of a sudden, even like listening to this and being like, these guys are good, because we're not going to say what happened, but something similar happened to the band Anti-Flag, and it was so easy for me to be like, fuck those guys, I hate them anyway.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't want to say that the same thing happened.
That's what I'm saying, but like, there
were differences, but... It would be, I think they would fall under like a Me Too
So I shouldn't say
movement
similar. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But
and I'm sorry for bringing it on you without telling you. That
No,
I
wasn't sure if you were actually going to go here, if it was like.
Well, look,
you know,
I love the singer. I love the drummer. They're brothers.
Yeah.
They seem like the nicest people in the world for the entire time they've been a band.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked to both of them many times. I support everything that they do because they seem really cool. I was also listening to the Swellers recently, and I'm like, this feels different to listen to this. And I love this song.
And you're by yourself. It's not like you're trying to put on a front in front of everyone like, oh, no, it's just like, shit.
So what happened was, whatever happened years ago happened. The singer put out a statement immediately saying, like, this happened. It really did happen.
Yeah.
He's not denying it. He's saying, like, this is something that happened to, and I've spent the last 10 years in therapy, like, working on myself and blah, 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 which you appreciate.
Yeah.
And when you think someone has been the nicest person in the world and you have no other reason to think otherwise, in my opinion, I kind of like give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, he's working on it.
Yeah.
That being said, I still then feel really weird. The song came on and I was like, oh, this is not the same.
Yep.
And that, like, crushed me.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe it. And then it came out, too, the singer of the Lost Prophets, who I believe...
Oh, that's an old story. Yeah,
He was diddling or something.
Let's just say minors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think... I'm not going to put this on a spectrum, but I'm going to say that guy went to jail and was in jail, and he was murdered yesterday or whatever.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So he was murdered, which happens to a lot of those people in jail.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I wanted to know if there was any band that, like, to you, like, to me, the Swellers is one of my favorite. And I jokingly said to you, I was like, if something comes out about Nuno. Wilhelm Scream, like, like, no, you know.
Yeah, we might not get past that one.
Yeah.
I can't think off the I'm sure there have been a lot, but I think as I've just gotten older and I like know what more of this stuff means, and because I think when I heard that song yesterday, like I said, my first reaction was like, do I text Sasha and see like if he's because like obviously like you're my as far as like listening to the Swellers, like I don't even know anyone else who really listens to them, but like because you're the one who sent me this information. And I was in class when you sent it, so I didn't know exactly what it was. So I'm like, hey, man, we've all been there. And you're like, nope, not exactly. Because I assumed it was alcoholism, you know? And it's just like, or narcotics.
No, man.
You literally wrote, not necessarily, or something like that. Or no, not really. And then I read the link, and it was just like, oh, fuck.
There's never been a point where I've been like, oh, he definitely did not read what I just sent him until that.
Except that one.
Yeah. Well,
so,
nothing.
no.
I don't mean to make us sweat even more than we need to.
No, that's okay.
In the sunroom, but yeah, I just thought it was pretty crazy. And now, like, I'm so sad. I'm just, like, sad about it.
Yeah,
I feel horrible. So what happened was the singer put out that statement, and a girl, as soon as she had heard that they were reuniting, was like, I've held on to this story. That I told myself I would only say it if they reunited, because I don't think they should be making money out, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And so she came out and she said something. And I'll be honest, as a middle-aged white guy, a lot of times I hear those types of stories, and you've heard a lot that are like, you don't think are true, or maybe there's more to the story or whatever. There's not a single part of me that heard that I was like,
she's full of shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is very horrible, and like I feel very bad for her. Yeah. Number one, like, yeah. So.
No, that's
anyway. Let's bring on the fun.
Okay.
No. Anything you got going on this week, buddy?
No.
Since you seem to have had similar, we've all been there situations.
I guess so. Yeah. No, just breaking fingers and getting pissed about Christmas lists. So.
All right. Well, then let's move on. Let's move to thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think? All our equipment seems to be still working right now, so that's a good thing.
Again, that's why, like, if you're listening and it's like they sound weird or jittery, it's because we're not sure if this episode's gonna record correctly.
Yeah, it might just be translated like in like a cartoon or something.
All right, so I guess I'll start off then.
All right.
Mine's quick. Actually, you know what? My first one is a huge thumbs up. Smokies, whatever they are. I don't know if they're potato chips or... They have if you listened to or watched last week's episode, Sasha gifted me with a bag of, we think, Serbian oven roasted peanuts. They were fantastic. They had the consistency of like onion rings, I guess, kind of, or even like cheese puffs.
Yeah, I think of them as like a puff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Very good. Good luck finding them, though. And then the other thing I got, and this is really, really quick. It's just one song, actually. New song from one of my favorite bands, Ice Nine Kills. Song is called The Laugh Track, and it's about the Joker from Batman. You know, it's actually, like, so one thing...
I thought you meant Novak Djokovic.
Yeah, no, the Joker on
Nikola
the card.
Jokic.
I don't know. So, have you seen the 89 Burton, or the Burton one with Michael Keaton?
Don't even know the words that you're saying right now.
All right, so there's like a good like musical stinger that keeps happening throughout that movie, like dun 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 dun, and they actually like use that in the song, but like with so it's actually like listening to it a couple songs took me to be, oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. So Ice Nine Kills for the past probably 5, 6, 7, whatever, they've been doing themed albums. That's my only problem, I think, with right now is it's like, can we just get back to like writing music that we wrote? Or I mean, it's very clever what they're doing. They're taking movie characters and making songs like this with clever names, the laugh track, you know, for the Joker. But listening to this song, I feel like I almost knew the lyrics and all the breakdowns and everything as they were happening, because it's like all they do now, to where they're very predictable. And it's still very clever and creative songwriting, but like I said, all the breakdowns, and then they're gonna get that one stinger in there where they're gonna do like one famous line from the movie, and yeah, it sucks. And I still love this band, and like I said, they're still one of my favorites. But I'd like them to do something a little bit different.
They're a band that I haven't been able to get into. I've tried many times because I know it's like your favorite band. Actually, this weekend, I saw 2 people wearing Ice Nine Kills shirts.
Okay.
One was like an old Indian man, and then one was an old woman.
Nice.
And I was like...
it's a weird demographic.
Yeah, it's crazy how big these guys are to get like these people involved.
My daughter, Sadie, my 13-year-old, the other day I was like, well, there's this band Ice Nine Kills, and she's like, I know Ice Nine Kills. It's like, you do?
You should have been like, did you know it from the book?
Yeah. You a big Vonnegut fan? And then she's like, no, and I'm like, fucking poser.
Yeah. Megan makes fun of me because I tell her that fact every time we bring up Ice Nine Kills.
You guys talk about Ice Nine Kills a lot?
Well, like the shirts.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, that's Goff's favorite band. And she's like, shut up about Goff.
Yeah,
and
everyone's...
like, did you know Goff loves Kurt Vonnegut?
You know what's funny, speaking of her saying shut up about Goff? I got my hair cut this weekend, and Joni's like, I swear you only get a cut when you're going to see Sasha. Never for our anniversary or anything. Like, hey, come on. The dozens of people that watch on YouTube are...
We have an announcement to make.
Doing it? We finally doing it?
That's what this whole podcast has been about.
All right, but anyway, so yeah, thumbs up for that song, The Laugh Track, but it's not really anything different than any other Ice Nine Kills song. But I like them, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm going to give you a thumbs up to you. Here it is.
Hey, uh-oh.
You sent me a Mad Caddies album last week.
Oh.
After we had talked about ska bands and stuff like that, you were telling me, oh, well, you should listen to this if you haven't. It was the Mad Caddies album after the Pirate one.
Yeah.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Just One More.
2003.
Yeah.
So that's pretty wheelhouse our time listening to music. I don't think I've ever listened to this album.
I was gonna say, as I sent it to you, I was listening to it, I think, and it was just like, come on. Where's he at? Come on. I don't know if you were listening to it at that moment.
I was. But... And there was, maybe not right away.
Yeah.
So you
yeah. I was just like, I wonder what song he's on now.
Then you woke up the next day and you were like, where's the message?
Oh my God.
No, but I did go through and I listened to every song. And I think there was 1 or 2 songs that I did recognize off the album. But I definitely did not listen to the whole album before. Or if I did, I was just like, there's nothing special in here. Pretty solid album. I'm not going to say it's as good as the earlier Mad Caddies albums, but it is a listenable, you should listen to, if you're listening to the Mad Caddies, that album.
Yeah.
So, thank you. Thank you for bringing that to my
attention. You got it. Also, The Dirge, great song. You pointed that out.
The Dirge. That's shout out to our buddy Swit. He hooked me up with that song many years ago. Anyway, the only other thing I have is a big thumbs up for, this is brand new, it's on Amazon. It's the #1 thing on Amazon this weekend. Is a documentary, do you know? On
No.
John Candy.
Oh, no.
It's called John Candy, I Like Me. The #1, I think, overall watched thing on Amazon this weekend.
Huh.
And I watched it as, I think, 2 hours or whatever. This was great. I'm not the biggest John Candy, I don't want to say fan, but like, I haven't watched tons and tons of John Candy in my life.
Now, do you think he was an earlier version of Farley?
mean,
I only
I
say
could
that because of the
see it.
weight, but he wasn't like as animated as Farley was. A more physical actor too.
Yeah, but they both have this thing where they're like sensitive at times or whatever, where like it almost makes you believe them more when they're acting. Like I do feel like they have acting skills. They're not just.
Oh no! I mean Farley too is a great actor,
yeah.
but I didn't mean that just because they're both like heavier
No.
actors, you know. And
I know what you're saying, but like there's clearly something special about what they were both doing outside of just being fat.
yeah,
So,
there's the word I didn't want to say.
yeah, I'll say it.
That's fine.
Honestly, I love this thing. It was very nostalgic because the whole thing is about 80s, basically the era, 80s, early 90s or whatever. I think he passed away in 1994. They talked to a lot of cool people in this. Bill Murray, Macaulay Culkin, what's her name? Tom Hanks, Conan. What's her name? We just talked about
Catherine
her from the
O'Hara.
studio. Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah.
All these people who have spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
The SC comedy people, Martin Short and what's his name? The dad from American Pie.
Eugene Levy.
Like all these people.
Oh, yeah.
So
Johnny
just
Rose.
massive cast of people just talking about it. You know it was going to be sad. You know it was going to be fun. You know, like you're not learning anything crazy new about John Candy, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it was like a really well done documentary. One of the more interesting things that they did, and this is towards the end of the thing. It's not a spoiler for anything, but it was kind of a cool thing.
He doesn't die at the end, does he?
They said, well, Megan came down and she's like, how did he die? Of a heart attack or something? And I was like, what?
No!
I don't know. When he died, they closed down the 405 in California, the highway.
Damn.
To like transport him. And they had only previously done that for the Pope and presidents.
Wow.
So they were like, yeah, like it was a big deal for, like everyone was like, he made it. Basically, like they shut down the highway for his death.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. It's awesome to see that stuff in the 80s and 90s when we were still a country not on the cusp of,
whatever the hell we are.
Deterioration or whatever's happening.
Uncle Buck and The Great Outdoors, two of my favorite Candy movies.
Never seen them.
Neither one?
Neither one.
Oh my
I've
God.
seen most of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
I obviously know him from Home Alone. I recently watched, there's like a summer one, but I didn't watch the end of it. His family goes on like a vacation.
That's the Great Outdoors.
Is that
Yeah,
one?
that's with Dan Aykroyd. It's like their brother, and either way, but
right.
that's a great movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's it, but yeah, like you're saying, like he had his great hits. They actually talk about how he had some like
some duds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he talked about how like he was basically giving favors to anybody who asked at the time, and maybe he shouldn't have done those.
Yeah.
I didn't know he also owned the Toronto Argonauts Canadian football team.
I didn't know that either.
With Wayne Gretzky and somebody else.
Huh.
And so like when they were playing,
He is Canadian. That's right.
Yeah. So lots of stuff to learn about him, and just absolutely worth watching. So huge thumbs up.
Cool.
To John Candy, I Like Me on Amazon. That's all I got.
Rock and roll.
That's it. It's time for our top 3 favorite faux bands. Favorite fictional bands. Let me start it off.
Do it.
I'm starting off with number 3, one of the best of all time, Crucial Taunt, led by Cassandra.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't know what else to say about any of these besides, come on.
No, there were actually some of those Crucial Taunt songs that you're like, I would listen to this. Like,
Yeah.
if you know, why you gonna break my heart?
I wouldn't have gone with that one, but yes.
But you know,
I
and
know
then
what
well,
you're
they
saying.
cover what did the song they cover?
Not Blitzkrieg Bop, but
The Jimi Hendrix song. Let me stand next to your fire. That one. That's the song they're playing when he first like, and then she beats the shit out of the guy.
yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Plus, she's just like a babe, obviously.
Yeah, and Megan's not gonna like this, but still a babe to this day. I follow Cassandra on Instagram,
Cassandra.
and I call her Cassandra in every message that I send to her.
Weird. All right, my number 3 is the Wild Stallions, Bill S. Preston Esquire, and Ted Theodore
solid.
Logan. Come on. Yeah. And what's amazing is that in the second movie, you actually see them turn into this, like, I mean, it's a kind of a flash forward thing, but you find out that they are this band that like heals the world with rock and roll. And but yeah, just I don't know, a dumb movie that actually. Did you see when they made that? They made the newer one, Bill and Ted Face the Music.
I think I watched it.
It sucked.
And I think I was sad.
Yeah.
But I got to go back and watch the old ones because I know that's a great, great movie. There's 2 of them.
Two of them that matter.
And then like the new one. Yeah. I gotta watch those again because I don't have it on lockdown like I do a Wayne's World.
Oh, I totally do.
Man,
yeah,
but it's worth it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Number 2 for me, I don't remember the name of the band. It's something like K&D Construction Company or something like this. This was the band that would play on Home Improvement. Do you remember this? It was all the construction guys.
Okay, no.
And they all had like they'd have a saw and they'd be playing like saw noises,
like playing tools basically, but like as instruments.
And the
okay.
guys got like a soldering iron and it's like
or
whatever.
I feel like I if I saw that I would have been like, oh yeah, totally. Yeah. But
it's only like random memories, but it was the first thing that I thought of when you pulled this topic. So. Whatever their name was, the Home Improvement Band.
All right, so my number 2, I believe you saw this movie, Popstar.
Oh yeah.
So the Style Boys, which is Andy's, it's The Lonely Island, but it's them in this movie. Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping. If you've never seen this movie,
great movie.
It's great. Like, admittedly, the first half is a lot better than the second half, but you've got this former. Very vulgar, which is hysterical when it shows their like upbringing and they're playing in front of a bunch of like middle-aged white, like all rap and everything. But they break up and Andy Samberg's character becomes like this huge star on his own, and the other 2 are kind of left behind. But the soundtrack is amazing for the movie, and most of this stuff is like because his name in the movie was Connor for real. That's Andy Samberg's character. So most of the soundtrack is like his stuff. But all the Style Boy stuff, like I said, if you like The Lonely Island, just listen to if you got Amazon, iTunes, whatever, go to the Popstar soundtrack and listen to that. It's amazing.
I don't know if I ever would have given Andy Samberg movies the time of day if you didn't tell me to watch Hot Rod one time. And I watched Hot Rod and I was like, that was the stupidest thing, and I loved every second of it.
It's got a great cast too for its time. I mean, like early Bill Hader, early Danny McBride.
And then when Popstar was on, I was like, this is gonna be so bad, but I'm giving him
here for it.
His due. And then I watched it and I was like, I absolutely love this movie.
You know, and I should have talked about him last week when I talked about Peacemaker. One of my favorite additions to this season was Tim Meadows, who in Popstar, he plays Connor's agent or manager. And just one amazing line, because I always think about it, when he's like talking about how Connor needs a supporting act. And he's like, do you have anyone in mind? He's like, well, I've got one, but you are going to like it. And he's like, wait, did you say are or aren't? Just,
stupid funny.
But you are going to like it.
Love it.
So, yeah, the Style Boys with a Z at the end.
All right. My number 1, I assume it's your number 1. I assume it's everyone's number 1.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just laughing.
I thought something stung you.
No, I'm good.
Jesse and the Rippers.
It's my number 1.
Come on.
Absolutely. I said this one to Joni, too, and she's like, that's a really good one because, like, he's an actual musician, you know, like, and...
Well, and they had, like, videos and stuff like and you're like, oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Is this a band?
Yeah.
John Stamos recently played Riot Fest. They've
Yep.
been trying to get him for 12 years. That's awesome. But yeah, Jesse and the Rippers was maybe like the first faux band.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
The coolest name too, the Rippers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So potent notables then. I got a few here.
I got some too.
All right, so the first one I got. Did you by any chance see the movie Green Room? It's like
think
a
so.
horror, not horror, more suspense. It's about a hardcore band that is playing like a white supremacist. Really good movie, actually. They're playing a show in Seattle where there's like a bunch of like skinheads and stuff, but they're playing the show because they need money. So they witness something. I won't spoil it. They see something happen, and they basically become hostages in this venue. They're stuck in the green room, and they're just being like attacked by like all these skinheads and stuff. But it's a hardcore band. They're called the Ain't Rights, and their music in the like Alia Shawkat from Arrested Development and Anton Yelchin, rest in peace. They're both in the movie, but the music itself, it's like hardcore, not the kind you and I really like, but I love them in the movie just because it's like them fighting back against the skinhead. So if you ever come across it, it's a pretty like graphic movie, some of the deaths in it, but the band, they're fucking awesome. Like just like seeing them in action and everything, and it's a cool like kind of seeing the hardcore scene represented a little bit, I guess, is cool.
I like that aspect of it. Everything else you said,
Yeah.
I'm out.
I thought you loved skinheads.
I mean, I'm in.
Okay, yeah,
but
I don't care
horror?
about Alia Shawkat.
Horror's gross.
All right, I also got Vesuvius. You ever seen the movie The Rocker with Rainn Wilson?
No, I have not.
All right, so
I know it.
there is like the band that he was kicked out of in the beginning, and all I'll say is Will Arnett, Bradley Cooper, Fred Armisen, and I forgot who the last guy is. He played Josh on 30 Rock. I don't know if you watched that. He has darker hair.
Yeah, I know who he is, but
Okay.
I don't know.
But completely like obvious, like the music is so dubbed over, and when it's so over the top, and it's supposed to be that way. That's fantastic. Crucial Taunt I had, obviously, Wayne's World. And then this one probably should have been in my top 3. Were you a Mr. Show guy? I forgot.
No.
Okay. So I looked this one up because I had to remember what they were called. Wicked Scepter. Shug, if you're listening, I know you'll love this one because we talked about this. So there's a skit in Mr. Show where you got 2 like execs from the record label watching this video. And it's like a leaked party tape from this band Wicked Scepter. So it starts off and it just shows like David Cross like shirtless, and he's clearly like having sex with someone from behind.
Okay.
Then the camera comes down and you see that it's one of the other members of the band. And so the guys in the studio are like, what the fuck? And they call them in and they're like, hey guys, we want to talk about this video. And they keep getting so excited, like, yeah, it's the party video. And it's like, but that's you guys. And they're like, oh, we're not gay. But, so it's so ridiculous. And like, you know, Bob Cross and David Odenkirk back in their days. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's such a fun. They keep watching like, oh, that's gay. We're not gay. And then it's like, but that's you guys. Oh, it's the party tape. Yeah. So Wicked Scepter. And they've got like terrible wigs and everything. It's so good.
Yeah, I've definitely never seen that.
All right.
That's-
So you got potent notables?
I do. I think the ultimate faux band, Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
You have to
See, now I the only reason I didn't put them in is because they actually, I think, play shows as Spinal Tap. So,
I don't know, but
but that's still amazing.
either
though.
way,
great
yeah,
movie.
It's like they should be recognized. The Beats from Doug.
Oh, okay.
OU Killer Tofu. You remember that song?
I remember the show. I don't really remember the band.
Oh.
Sorry.
Zack Attack.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna have a Zack Attack. On
I've
yours.
got them on a different list.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And then maybe my favorite faux band, but I couldn't put them at because I've never heard them. I don't know what they sound like.
Okay.
But the Shitty Beetle.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's just one of the.
So it's
funniest
not just
jokes.
a clever name?
One of the funniest things.
No, man,
of
they
all time,
suck.
so. Jolly Green Giants did not make my list.
They should have. All right, worst. I'm gonna start this one off.
You're gonna do the whole thing. I don't have any words.
You don't have any worst?
No.
Oh god, I got 3. All right, so going back to that movie, The Rocker, with Rainn Wilson, the band that he actually joins with like his nephew, they're just this shitty emo band. They're like Emma Stone's in the movie and Josh Gad. This is them like before they were obviously big, but the movie itself is okay. But yeah, so the band he goes from is so over the top and amazing. That's Vesuvius, and then he goes to ADD is the name of this band, and it's like second up.
Well, hold on. Let me try and do a 3 as we go.
Okay.
Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah. That's something I remember.
That's
Can't tell you anything about it. Rachel Leigh Cook.
Cook, yeah. Tara Reid, and then Rosario Dawson.
Wow. Okay,
3
maybe they're in my
babes.
top 3.
Yeah, absolutely. They're in a different top 3.
That's number 3 for me.
All right, number 2 for me. Lady Raven from the movie Trap. Did you see this one with Joshua Hart in it?
No.
I know Megan did because we talked about it, so I wasn't sure if you happened to see this. So this is M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. Okay. In real life, her name is Shalika Shyamalan. She is an actual singer. She's not bad. In this movie, though, this is clearly him just promoting the shit out of his daughter. And then it turns into where she becomes like a part of the movie and starts acting, and it's just like, fuck, is she bad? So anyway, Lady Raven, Megan, again, if you know what I'm talking about in Trap, it's like the movie sucks, and then she just makes it even worse.
I heard Josh Hartnett was like in an accident or something.
Yeah, it was this movie Trap. Oh! No, that
Zing.
sucks because I like Josh Hartnett.
Yep, he's wearing New Balance.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
the joke that you get for that. All right, my number 2 is a band that I don't remember their name, but they sang Scotty Doesn't Know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoever,
You didn't like them?
No, that was like...
Scotty Doesn't Know.
That was like
I don't know what they're called.
pop
That's
punk
Matt Damon
that I
singing.
hated.
Yeah.
You know, like it would have been like Blink 182, Fallout Boy,
SR-71, Good Charlotte.
Yeah. So that's what that reminded me of. In the movie, it's kind of funny and whatever.
It's hilarious, yeah.
But the band themselves.
Okay.
No, thank you.
All right, so my number 1. You spoiled it before. And I hate to say it's because one of my favorite TV shows of all time. It is Zack Attack because they're fucking terrible. I mean, like, the songs are awful. The way that they're portrayed playing these instruments is awful. Yeah. And also, why isn't Jessie Spano in this group?
That's true.
She's not in that episode.
Too talented.
Or is it Kelly? No, it's Jessie. Yeah. And they did that weird stuff in Saved by the... Well, Slater was drums. He looked like he actually played drums because there was a few episodes where he
always
drums.
played the same thing.
I know, but at least he practiced. Yeah, you're right. It was... Screech was keyboard. Zach was guitar. Kelly just sang, and then Jessie was bass.
Poor Jessie. What about
not Jessie, Lisa.
Okay. All right.
Jesse's not in that one. Like
that's
I said.
racist.
Yeah, you know.
Very racist.
The bass. She would have been married to Ice Cube in the Kool-Aid movie.
And my number 1...
Go back to last week's episode for that joke.
My number 1, I can't think of any other bands that were in movies or things, so I'll go with you on Zack Attack.
Okay.
Maybe they played it.
So they made both your lists, huh?
They made my potent notables and my bottom.
Nice.
All right, well then, we didn't bring the bucket with us for this excursion, so we did pull a topic before we filmed this episode, but I don't remember what it is. Are you writing?
No, I'm writing it down so I didn't forget. Yeah, I'm writing at the bottom. It's like, please call help.
Yeah.
It's like, no, and I wrote down so I didn't forget it seconds before announcing it is our top 3 TV neighbors.
TV neighbors.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this one. We got to do bottoms as well.
Yeah, I could do that for sure.
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. Back to it.
Yeah.
I think my dog...
Good timing. That's our cue to get the hell out of here.
Bella, quiet Bella.
It worked.
Son of a...
Then she crashes through. That'd be amazing.
Never works.
Just smash cut to her busting through the window.
Thank you guys for listening, if you're still listening, and hopefully this turns out. And if it doesn't turn out or if the audio is bad, it's Goff's fault. See you next week.
Later.